Hi, good afternoon to one and all. Uh, Coming to myself, my name is Uday. I have 16 years of experience in IT field. Today, I'm going to teach Python for you. You already know about Python, right, in your academics. What is meant by Python? It is a high-level programming language. It is a high-level programming language. What is meant by language? Language is used to communicate. Communicate means it is the process of data transformation between objects. For that purpose, if you want to communicate with any other person, then you have to use either English or Telugu or Hindi or like that. Like that, Python is a programming language is a different. It uses predefined applications. Okay. See, it is a high-level programming language. Who developed this Python? Gudo Gudo von Rossum. Gudo von Rossum. When in 1989. Okay, while working at National Institute of National, while working at National Research Institute, while working at National Research Institute at Netherlands, these all things you already know in your academics. Just a recap I am doing. Okay, I want to revise those things. Okay, but officially, when Python was released into the market, public 1981. 1981, Python was made available to the public. Okay, sorry, 1991. 1991. 1989, Gudo von Rossum at National Research Institute, he developed Python, but it is available to public in 1991. Okay, it is recommended as the first programming language for beginners. It is recommended as the first programming language for beginners. See, in Python, how you write a code? For example, I want to print a plus b. Okay, I want to print a plus b. A is equal to 10, b is equal to 20. Print of the sum a plus b. Then you will get what is the sum. See, today's topics are very very important, which we cannot see in your academics also. Okay, so many new things I am going to cover you. Initially, I am just revising this thing. You have to listen carefully. Okay, it will be helpful for you. Nowhere you can get those things. See, if I run this code, the sum is 30. Like this, you have to written a code in Python. Okay, leave these things. Next, is Python is a functional programming or object oriented programming? Did anybody know what is Python? It's a functional or object oriented programming. Is Python is a functional or object oriented programming? Very very important interview question they are going to ask you in interviews. What is Python? Python is a functional or object-oriented programming language. Anybody know? The answer is both. It can be. The answer is both. It can be functional-oriented programming language as well as object-oriented programming language. Okay. What is meant by object-oriented programming language? We will see. Okay. Object-oriented programming language. Python supports. Python supports OOP like object oriented programming like sorry, classes, okay, objects, okay, inheritance, okay, polymorphism, okay, like this it will support. For example, I will show you an example. I will show you an example. See what I am writing here. Here, what is meant by class? What is meant by object in this code? What is meant by class and what is meant by object? Here, class name is what? Student is a class name. For that purpose we created an object here. So here, what is object and what is class? Tell me, anybody. Here, what is object and what is class? Hmm? Did anybody know? Here, student is nothing but a student is a what? Here, student is what? Student is a class. Okay. And what is an object? S1 is there, right? That is nothing but a object. Okay, I will explain you clearly in object oriented programming topics, everything. No need to worry right now. Okay, just I am showing an example. Here, student is a class, this is a class, and this is an object. Okay, okay, right. Okay, if you are going to run this code, what happens? If you are running to this code, what happens? Uday is going to display. Why Uday is going to display? See, I am creating an object and constructor is called immediately. Okay, whenever an object is constructed is going to call. Yeah, I am initializing name. Okay, here what I am doing, I am calling s1 dot name. In s1, what I passed in this object, what I passed Uday. Uday is going to here and s1 dot name means here Uday. Uday is going to display here. Okay, I will explain you everything right now. No need to worry at all. See, I am passing a variable name. Okay, this name is going to here and then it is going to assign. Finally, s1 dot name means Uday is going to display here. Okay, no need to worry at all right now. I will tell you each and everything in later whenever I started oops concepts. What is meant by class examples I will show you, object examples I will show you. I will combine both class and object examples. I will show you. I will show you inheritance example. I will show you polymorphism example. Everything line by line I am going to explain you. No need to worry right now. Just I am showing one sample example right now. Okay, okay. Next, what we are doing, tell me what we are doing next. See, next functional programming. Next, functional programming. Functional programming. Whatever the example that I show you earlier is object oriented programming. What is meant by functional oriented programming? See, Python not only supports object oriented programming, it also supports functional style. Okay, function as first class objects. Functions as first class objects. Functions as first class objects. First class objects. Okay, that means it supports lambda functions. Lambda functions are there. Have you heard about lambda functions? Map method, filter method. These are things are also there. Okay, I will show you an example. See, this is an example of object oriented programming. Here, student is nothing but a class and s1 is nothing but a object. Okay, and I am passing Uday as a name. That's why Uday is going to print. This is an example of object. This is an example of OOP, and this is an example of functional oriented programming language. I will show you. See, lambda function I am using. Square of 5. Square of 5 is what is going to display? 25 it is going to display. 5 into 5. See, 25 it is going to display. This is how functional programming languages will work. Here I am taking the lambda function. Okay, I am multiplying the x value 5 into 5, square of 5. Okay, this is how the functional oriented programming language will work. Okay, next, Python supports both object-oriented programming language and functional-oriented programming language. What you can finally say that Python is a multi-paradigm language. You don't say that Python is a Python supports both object and functional. You say that Python is a multi paradigm language. Multi paradigm language. Okay, this is very important. If you show those two examples in the interview, then they will be happy. Okay, definitely they will ask what is Python. It's a functional or object. Then you can say that Python is a multi-paradigm language. It supports both object-oriented programming language as well as it supports both object-oriented programming language as well as functional-oriented programming language also. It supports multiple programming styles, you can say. Okay, it supports multiple programming styles, like that you can say. See, in object-oriented programming, object is nothing but a, I will tell you later, no need to worry. Just listen. This is the demo class, okay? Object means things. Car is an object, okay? Classes means blueprints. See, if you are constructing a building, initially plan they are going to create. By using that plan, multiple objects are going to create. In a program, one class will be there. You can create multiple objects. See, I designed a plan for laptop. See, by using that plan, multiple laptops is going to create with different designs. Okay, Lenovo one. Okay, next Dell one. Next HP one. Next Toshiba one. In Lenovo also multiple designs they are going to create. Class only one, but object is going to create multiple objects you have create. Okay, in a program, in a source file only one class and multiple objects you have to create. See, you have a car, right? You can think of a car. What happens? Car is nothing but a object. Things are nothing but objects. Blueprint of car is what? Blueprint of car is equal to class. See, for manufacturing car, they are going to plan the design, right? That is nothing but a class, and that it has what it has. It has some properties. It has some properties. What are those properties? Color, speed. Those are all properties, and it has actions. And it has actions. What are those actions? Drive. Actions means driving is an action. Drive method is an action. Okay. Brake is an action. These are all actions. Okay. Okay. Class has properties as well as actions. Okay. Properties is used to define. Suppose class is nothing but a human. What are the properties? Eyes, ears, nose, like that. They are the called properties or attributes. But actions means what? Actions means what? Human can see, human can walk, human can write, human can read, like that. Like that. Here, car also an object. Things are objects. Designs are classes. In that class has properties and actions will be there. Okay, I will tell you everything in object-oriented programming language, line by line with programming. No need to worry right now. You can just listen. This is a demo class. That's why just listen. Okay. Next, everything is grouped together. This is called object-oriented programming language. What about functional programming? Functional programming we already saw na lambda function we are taking on example earlier. See, functional programming is nothing but we focus on functions. We focus on functions. Very important these topics. Okay, up to now, you know or not, I don't know, but these things mandatory they will ask you in interview. Okay, we focus on action. We focus on functions. Functions are nothing but here actions. Okay, only there is no changing data. No changing data. Pure logic. Okay, that means pure logic they are going to write. No changing data. Okay, only we focus on functions. For example, daily life example I am going to tell you. You have kitchen, right? Kitchen. You have a kitchen, right? In kitchen, what is the input? What is the input? Tell me. Raw vegetables. Raw vegetables, right? Raw vegetables is nothing but a input. What is the function? Function means some action. By using that vegetables, what you are doing? You are doing cooking. Cooking process is nothing but function. Okay, and output is nothing but what here? Food. After cooking, food will be prepared, right? That's why, see, here we need any object? No object needed here. But in object-oriented programming, object is needed. But in function-oriented programming, no object needed here. See, just transformation only happens. Just transformation only happens. Okay, this is the main difference between object-oriented programming and functional-oriented programming language. See what is the main focus in OOP? See, I will tell you. Focus in OOP. What happens? Function-oriented programming. In function-oriented functional programming language, what happens? See, in focus, if you focus on OOP, I will tell you. These things are very important. You know or no, don't know up to now. I don't know, but in interviews, definitely they will ask you. See, focus. Object-oriented programming language mainly focus on objects. That means data plus data plus methods. They are going to focus on object-oriented programming language. But in functional programming language, what they are focusing, they are mainly focusing on functions. That's why lambda function example I already showed to you. Okay. In object-oriented programming language, they are going to focus mainly on data plus methods, objects. Okay. Then what is the data? Here in object-oriented program, data is going to change. But in functional-oriented programming, no change. That no change means immutable. Immutable. These things are very, very important. You have to remember always in your mind. Okay. See, what is the style related to the object oriented programming? Tell me. Real world modeling. Real world modeling. That means car. These are all things. Okay. Objects. Here, what it is? Mathematical style. That's the square root of the function. See, here in this example, what we are doing? We are doing square. That's why functional programming language style is mathematical style. Okay. Next, example of object oriented programming language is what? Just now I told you, no. Car is an example, student is an example, chair is an example, fan is an example, car, student. Okay, like that, so many examples are there. Next, what is an example of calculator? Because mathematical functions it is doing, right? Calculator, comma, processing data also. These are the examples of functional oriented programming language. Very, very important interviews questions. What is meant by procedure object oriented programming language, and what is meant by a functional oriented programming language? Is Python is object oriented programming language or functional oriented programming language? Definitely they will ask you. I will explain whatever I explained. You can explain to the interviewer. Then definitely he will not ask you another question. Okay. Next. I wanted to have in object oriented programming. I will show you one more example. See, I am taking. See, I am taking. My problem is I am giving one problem to you. What it is means square of a number you have to find out. In object oriented programming, how to find the square of a number? You had to create a class, and then see, I already written those script. I will show you. square of the number. This is an example. I already written that way. See, square of a number that you have to find out. See, this is an example of square of a number in object-oriented programming language. In object-oriented programming language, you have to create a class name. Class name is nothing but a calculator. I am creating a function. Definition of self. Self means it's like a this keyword in Java. It refers to current object. Okay, comma x I am passing. Return square. Square means x and a function returns a value. That's why x into x it is doing. I am creating an object for this class. Calculator is nothing but a class. Obj is nothing but an object. Okay. Object I am creating. I am printing the square method. I am passing the value as 5. This is how you are going to create a. You are going to find out the square of a number in object-oriented programming language. If I run this code, 25 is going to the output. See, 25. See, code, this is in object oriented programming language. That's why I am mentioning, I am using class keyword, and then I have to write class name. Inside that I write methods. Inside right I write method or function, both are same. Okay, square of square method I written, and then functions or methods both are same. Function means returns a value, so x into x it is returning. See, I am creating an object for this class, and then I am calling that method. 5 I am passing x into x, 5 into 5 25. This is whenever you are creating an object is going to create in object oriented programming language. This is an example of object oriented programming language. But in functional oriented programming language, how to find the square of a number we will see. But in functional oriented programming language, how to find the square of a number we will see. See, object oriented means this is the program. Functional oriented means this is the program. What is the difference do you find here? See, functional oriented programming language mainly focusing on functions. Object oriented programming language mainly focusing on object creations, data plus methods. Okay, here this is the method or function. Okay, methods they are created for this class. Here they are creating object, and then they are calling that one. What you are doing here also doing same thing. We are creating in this is functional. This is functional or a functional programming language. Here I am creating a function. I am function means it returns a value. I am calling that function. I am passing the value as 5. It is also returning 5 only. But this is object oriented programming language. This is object oriented programming language. This is functional programming language. Python supports both. This also output 25. For this is also having output. For this is also having output 25. This is also having output 25 only. See, we will see. We will see. See, but this is also 25. This is also 25. But if client asks you to write in object-oriented programming language, you have to write the code in first model. Whatever I show you. This is if client want to ask you write in function programming language, then you have to write like this. Okay, now you can understand it. If previously it uses class plus object. Previously what it uses, see, previously what it uses class plus object it is using. Now only functions it is using. That's why it is object oriented programming language. It is functional programming language. These two things you have to remember in your mind always. Definitely they are going to ask you in interview. Okay. If you are unable to say these things to the interviewer, then they will not ask you another question also. They will understand you don't know anything. Then they will simply ask you to go. You can leave for the day like that. They are going to tell you. Okay. Next. Oops. Object-oriented programming is equal to what? Things is nothing but what? Things is nothing but what? What is meant by things? Car, student, These are all nothing but a things are nothing but objects. Objects plus actions. Objects plus actions. Okay. Example. See. Example. Okay. Student system. Student system. Next bank system. Bank system. Next e-commerce. E-commerce. These are all examples of object-oriented programming language. But in functional-oriented programming language, see, in functional-oriented programming language is equal to what? Input. I already explained you raw vegetables, right? If you go for kitchen, raw vegetables is nothing but input. Processing is nothing but cooking. Okay, and output is nothing but after cooking what you are going to get curry or food, that is nothing but a output. Here example what? Data processing. Data processing is an example of functional programming language. AI models is an example of functional oriented programming language. Calculator calculations is nothing but mathematical calculations is nothing but functional oriented programming language. Okay, object OOP is nothing but a real world objects. These are nothing but real world objects. Car, fan, okay, student, product, everything. These are nothing but real world objects. Whereas these are nothing but what? Mathematical functions, math functions. Okay. See, it mainly OOP mainly focused on object and structure, but function oriented mainly focused on what? Functions and logic. Here functions and logic it is going to focus on. Here object and structures it is going to focus on. Definitely these type of questions they are going to ask you in interview. You have to remember in your mind this point. Next, I want to develop a student management system. Suppose one small project I am going to show you. Student management system using Python. Okay. See, where we use the student management system. For this purpose, I am using Python plus object-oriented programming. For this purpose, I am using Python plus object-oriented programming language. Where you use the student management system in schools, colleges. Tell me, coaching institutes like coaching institutes like Udayit Academy, Udayit Academy, coaching institutes like Udayit Academy, Udayit Tech Academy. Okay, Udayit Tech Academy. Okay, coaching institutes like Udayit Tech Academy. Why we use this? To add students. Okay, to use students. To use students. Next, to store data. For this purpose, we are going to use student management system. And what are the concepts that we need to use here? Class, object, constructor. Okay, this I will tell you, no need to worry right now. Just listen. Okay, just listen the demo class. I will tell you in later sessions. So many things are there. These are just minute things. Okay, class, object, constructors, methods I used in this student management system. For that, I use Python plus OOPS concepts. See, this can be used in colleges, schools, coaching institutes like Udayit Tech Academy. Udayit Tech Academy. For this, what we are doing and what we are doing to add students, to view students, and to store data. For this purpose, we use class, object, constructor, and methods. Okay. See, I will tell you how it is. I already written code for this one. See, this is how the output will be. To add students, view student, exit. If you if your choice is one, that means if you select one, then it will ask you enter name. Then you enter Ravi. It will ask you enter age 22. Enter course Python. Student added successfully. If you are selecting choice two, then based on the data whatever it is there, then what new students means already you added one student. What is the Ravi? That data you are going to view here. This is the output. For this I written code. Okay, this is the code I written. For this is the code I written. I will show you each and everything. I will run I will explain you. No need to worry at all. Okay. No need to worry. These all things when you will understand. Means if you know the basics, then you will understand. So many topics are there before these things. But this is the demo class. That's why I am showing these all things to you. No need to worry. Line by line, you have to learn. No need to worry. No need to learn all at a time because all at a time is difficult. So many concepts are there before this ones before these one. Okay, if you learn those all things, then you can easily write this type of codes in fraction of seconds. Right now, no need to worry. Okay, see what I'm doing to add students, right? I need to add students. Okay, first I created a class name student. Okay, this is the constructor. Like this, if it is like this, means it is the constructor. By default, self will be there, and then self means current object, name, age, courses I passed. This name I am assigning to this instance variables. Okay, next display method. In this display, what you need to display, name, age, course you are going to display. Like that, class student management you have written. And this why what we use here. I am taking an empty list. Why you are taking empty list? To store students. To store students. Initially, empty list is there. Okay. After that, in empty list, what you are doing to store students' data? That means first you are adding. What you are adding? Name, age, course. Okay. You are creating an object. Once you are creating an object for the student, okay, select the students and append of s. Then students added successfully. Like that, once you added student details, now that data you are going to view. You are viewing the, you are seeing the data. If not self students, no students. No. Else for essence self students display. See, if data is not there, no students found. If data is there, right, here you are adding, right? I already show you, right, that you are seeing the here. Next, for this you created an object. For this student class, you are creating an object. Next, print while of true. Next, while of true means it runs. See, print adds new line. Add student. One means add student. Two means use students. Print. Three means exit student. You are giving choice. Choice is equal to enter choice. If choice is equal to one, name is equal to enter name. Age is equal to enter age. Course is equal to enter course. Like that you pass. Even if choice is equal to two, use students. You are going to see the data. And if choice is equal to three, exciting, and then break. If nothing is there, there's invalid choice. This is the code that you need to write. See, no need to worry right now what is this code and everything. I am just explaining to you. I will show you in when you are going to able to, when you are able to write this type of code easily, means first you have to understand the problem. First you understand the output. First you are understanding the input. Then according to that, you need to understand few of the concepts. What is meant by function, how the function is going to write, what is meant by self. This self means it's like this keyword in Java, current object. See what is meant by this class, what is meant by this. For what this class, I need to create an object. So here somewhere I created an object for that class. Somewhere I created an object for that class. Where here I created an object. See, this is another class. For this class I created an object here. This is okay. This is display method. I am displaying these things here. Empty list I taken initially, then I added student details added, then I am seeing the student data. Okay, and then see, for displaying, right, while after first to add students. If choice is equal to enter choice is equal to 1 means you can add these things. Choice is equal to 2 means just see. Choice is equal to 3 means exit, else invalid choice. Okay, you will write, no need to worry. I will make you to write so many things. Okay, no need to worry at all. See, add student. You have to select choice as one. One means what? Add one means what? Add student. Student. I am adding my name Udayit. Age 30. Course. Python. What happens when I am after adding the data? Student added successfully. Next, again it is asking what is your choice. Then I mentioned two. Two is what? View student. That means you are going to see the data whatever you added successfully here. That data you are going to see. See name Udayit, the TH course Python. Next, well, again it is going to ask enter choice. If you mention three, then three means what? Exit. You need to exit like this. We are going to use the student management system in schools and colleges. Okay, this type of course. This is a small course. Okay, so many codes you need to write once you are once you entered into the industry. Okay, this is an example of student Python. Okay, next, see, sometimes what happens is AI example using functional style I will show you. Okay, spam email detector. You know spam, right? Spam in email, spam will be there, right? For that purpose, we are going to use Gmail, Outlook. Okay, to detect spam messages. Sometimes we are going to get spam messages, right? Okay. Sometimes, sometimes we are going to get spam messages, right? Where you are going to get these spam messages in Gmail, Outlook. See, in companies they are going to use Outlook, not Gmails. Why? To detect spam messages. To detect spam messages, filter unwanted mails, filter unwanted emails. Okay, for that purpose what we are doing, we write functional programming. Functional programming we are going to write for that one. Okay, for that, right, what we are doing here, spam email detection we are doing by using functional logic. By using functional logic, that also I written earlier, I will show you. No need to worry at all. Everything I will tell you. What you need to do means follow me, and daily you go to home, and then you can, after the completion of class you take some time rest, and then you start doing practice whatever I am explaining in the class. Every day after the class I will send you PDFs. Everything I will share you. No need to worry. Okay, I'm there to help you always. Okay, emails. These are the spam mails. Win money now. Meeting at 10 a.m. Congratulations, you won a prize. Project submission tomorrow. And cash first. These are the spam emails. Okay, what we are doing? We are cleaning the test. Okay, and then we are converting into lowercase. Next function. We are going to write a function to check spam keywords. Is spam is the function? Is a method. I am writing that email spam words, win money, like that it is there. These are spam keywords. Okay, return any word in email forward in spam words. Okay, after that what we are doing, we apply cleaning emails. We are cleaning the spam emails, and then detect spam by using filter method we are using, and then finally we are printing the spam emails, spam email detectors. Okay, next, I am running this code. See, spam emails here. What are the spam emails here? Win money now is the spam email. Congratulations, you won a prize is the spam email. Earn cash fast is the spam email. These are the spam emails that I detected by using functional programming language. For that purpose, I written functions. Clean test is one function. E-spam is one function. And these are by using these two functions we are detecting the spam emails, and then we are these are the spam mails. Win money, congratulations, you won a prize, and cash fast, like this you are going to detect spam mails. Okay, next what you are going to do after this? Next, tell me what you are going to do. Hmm? Anybody? Okay, these are the things you are going to do in the project. Okay, I will show you so many things. No need to worry, everything I will tell you. Okay, I think you understand this. Next, where we used Python, Again we go for theoretical. Few of the practicals and few of the theoretical, because some things you need to know. That's why I'm telling practical plus theoretical. Okay, where we can use Python for developing desktop applications. Desktop applications. Next, web applications. Next, database applications. Next, network programming. Network programming also they are going to use Python. Okay. Next, games. Next, data analysis. Nowadays in the market for machine learning they use Python. For deep learning they use Python. For AI they are going to use Python. Okay. For developing AI applications. In this area, for developing IoT also sometimes they are going to use Python. Okay. For these are the areas where they are using Python. Next, features of Python. Python is simple feature. We can easily understand and we can easily write. Okay. Next, it is a open source. And that means free software. Next, next one what? High level programming language. High level programming language. That means we are not concentrating on low level activities like memory management and security. Next, platform independent. That means it can run on any type of operating system. Okay. Internally, PVM is responsible. Python virtual machine is responsible to convert into machine and understandable form. Okay. Machine and understandable form. Next, portability. Portability. Portability in the sense like if you want to switch from Airtel to Jio like that, see we can migrate from one platform to another platform very easy. Next, dynamically typed. Dynamically typed means dynamically typed means what? Based on the value, it automatically declare the data type. That means based on the value, print A is equal to 5. Okay, print of A. If we type, just you will see 5 it is going to display. Okay, based on the value it automatically declare the type. Okay, print type of A. Type of A, what is the type? Did anybody tell me what is the type? Class int. Class int it is going to display. Based on the value it automatically declare the type. This is known as dynamically typed programming language. Next, it is a next it is interpreted. That means we are not required to compile Python programs like Java. See Java, C, a test.java like that we are not going to compile here. Internally what happens, internally Python interpreter will take care of that compilation line by line. Okay. Next, what happens, it is extensible. That means we can use other language programs also in Python. Okay. Next, it is embedded also because we can use Python programs in any other language programs also. Next, it has this set of extensive library it is having. Okay. And what are the limitations of Python? See, performance wise it is not up to the mark because it is a interpreted language. It is not using for mobile applications. For mobile applications we are not using Python. That is the drawback. That is the limitation. Okay. Next, what are the flavors of Python? We can use Python in C language also. Okay, C Python is there. We can use in Java also. J Python is there. We can use in C Sharp .NET also, Iron Python. Okay, we can use for Ruby platforms by using Ruby Python. And Anaconda Python specially designed for Anaconda distribution is specially designed for large volume data processing. Okay, these are in Python also. We have different versions are there. See, this is Python 3.1.3.7 version. Like that, this is Python 3 version which came in 2008 December. Python 2 in 2000. Python 1 in 1994. Okay. Python 3 won't provides backward compatibility to Python 2. There is no guarantee that Python 2 programs will run in Python 3. See, That means backward compatibility means what? Means Python 2 version programs cannot run in Python 3. There is no guarantee that will run in Python 3 or not. That is nothing but a backward compatibility. Oh, next, identifier. Identifiers concept. Yesterday I explained, identifiers means what is meant by identifiers. Anybody? Hmm? Did anybody know about what is meant by identifier? An identifier is a see. Identifier means what? Identifier means what? It is simply a name. It is simply a name given to a variable, comma, function or class. That is nothing but a variable. A name in Java program is called an identifier. Like that, here it is simply a name given to variable or function or class. Okay, that is nothing but a see. In real life example, your name is equal to identifier. Your friend's name is equal to another identifier. Okay, like that. See, you see. I will tell you. See, we need to follow some rules for identifiers. See, in Java, what are the rules you are following? Alphabetical symbols like these are allowed. Okay, and underscore allowed, and 0 to 9 numbers also, digits also allowed. But apart from these are Python allowed these type of identifiers. Okay, but Java, what happens means underscore along with the dollar symbol also valid identifier in Java, but in Python it is not a valid identifier. This is the first rule. Okay, only these are the allowed characters in Python. Okay, while declaring an identifier. By mistake, see a b a b dollar h I given I given is equal to 10. Then what happens? Immediately it will throw compile time error. No, no. Why? I will show you. I will show you in practical. I will show you. No need to worry. See, see. This will throw an error at compile time. Invalid syntax it is throwing. Otherwise, if we give instead of dollar underscore, you can give, then it will run, I think, because see 10 it is going to display. Why previously error? Why now it is not error? Means strictly it will allow characters only small alphabets, capital alphabets A to Z, underscore 0 to 9. Apart from that, if you give underscore here, it will throw an error initially. After that, if you give underscore, then it will run. This is the first rule you have to follow. Next, should not start with digit. Should not start with digit. That means 1 to ABC. It is a wrong in identifier. Okay, ABC 2 3. This is a valid identifier. If you want to check, then you need to check here. See, if you want to check this one, okay, I will show you. See, you mentioned this thing. Starting with digit, see, invalid decimal letter it is throwing. If you mention this one to ABC, after ABC, if you mention this one too, then it will run. See, it is running. Why digits we cannot use at the start, digits we can use at the end. This thing you have to follow. Next, case sensitive. Case sensitive means all small letters. See, all small letters you can use. All small letters you can use. It will valid. It will valid. 10 is displayed. All capital letters you can use. All capital letters also you can use. All capital letters also you can use. This is the one rule you need to follow. See, it is running. I will do one thing. I will do mixed capital letters and small letters. I will give whether it will run or not. We will see. It is running. Mixed also it is running. See, first letter capital I will give you. Like this, you need to debug. Like this, you need to check each and everything. It is also working. See, all small letters working, all capital letters working, mixed capital letters, small letters working, first letter capital remaining small letters also working. So Python is a case sensitive. Next, first three rules I already told you. First rule is what? All small alphabets A to Z, all capital alphabets A to Z, underscore 0 to 9, you have to, digits you have to take. And the second rule what? First digits we don't need to start. After the characters only we need to use digits. Next one is what? Case sensitive I used. Okay. Next, we cannot use reserved words as identifier. Reserved words means keywords that I will tell you later what are reserved words. Okay, in the next session. We cannot use reserved words as identifiers. Def is a keyword. We cannot use def is equal to 10 like that. We cannot use. See, print of def. Def is a keyword. Keyword means reserved word. Okay, invalid syntax it is throwing. Because of keywords we cannot use as identifiers. Def, if also we cannot use. If is equal to 10 also we cannot use. Why means if also keyword. Next, see, it will throw an error. Next, class is equal, class also keyword. All keywords we cannot use. In Java, 53 keywords are there. In C language, 32 keywords are there. In Python, how many keywords? 33. 33 keywords are there. I will show you in next session. Okay. These things you cannot use because it is a keywords. We cannot use keywords also as identifiers. Okay. See, and one more thing is, I will show you. Int like that. Okay, actually 10 is going to display anyhow. That's different thing. See, invalid syntax. Why it is throwing an invalid syntax? Did anybody tell me? See, we cannot take more than 15 characters, but here we are taking 30 or 40. That's why here it is throwing an error. See, I will tell you. 15 we will count and we will take. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. We will see this thing. This is also okay. We cannot take more than 15 also. Sometimes we can take 2 or 3. No need to worry. This is also throwing in error. That means we cannot take more than I think. Okay. Different things I can take. This is also throwing. Okay. Only one character only we need to take, I think. Only one character only we need to take. That is also throwing an error. Okay. Why it is throwing an error? Oh, I understand. A B A B. Why it is throwing an error? Did you understand? Now 10 is going to this. Why it is throwing an error means, see, it is dynamically type, automatically declare the data type. We no need to manually mention int type here. That's why it is throwing an error. See, you can take so many things. Now it will run. There is no length limit for Python identifier. See, is not defined in domain. Here AB is missing. Okay, AB is missing. Okay, okay, I will copy this as it is and I will paste as it is. See, now 10 came. That means, see, more than 15 also it is taking 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. See, more than 15 means it will take any number of characters. There is no length limit. Okay. Next, I will tell you, I will show you few of the examples. 1, 2, 3, A, B, C. Is it correct or not? Identifier should not start with digit. So error. Next. D, E, F, 3, 2, 1. It is correct or not? Yes, it is correct. Digits here after the characters digits came, not first. Okay, that's why it is correct. Next, ABC to ABC. Is it correct or not? In between the characters digits came, so it's correct. Next, AB dollar AB dollar D. It is correct or not? Dollars we cannot use, only underscores only in Python. So okay. Next, underscore ABC underscore ABC underscore. Is it valid or not? Underscores we can use, so it is valid. So two underscores means any number of underscores you can take, not an issue. Next, if condition we can, def is equal to 10 like that we written now like that if is a keyword we cannot use. Okay. Next, def also keyword we cannot use. Okay, now you understand identifiers. I think, see, if the identifier starts with single underscore then it is a private. If identifier starts with single underscore means private, double underscore means strongly private. If identifier starts and ends with two underscore symbols, that means um, sub, like this. See, single underscore means private, double underscore means strongly private. If double underscore before subtraction and double underscore after subtraction we are using, right, the identifier starts in two underscore symbols, then the identifier, what is this identifier they are going to call in Python? This is nothing but magic methods. Magic methods. These are nothing but magic methods. Okay. This in tomorrow's class we will see remaining those things. These are identifiers, constants, completed variables, completed everything completed right now. In tomorrow's class we will see remaining things. Okay. Right now what we discussed about detection of spam emails and we discussed about student management system project by using object-oriented programming language and functional programming language, and we discussed the differences between a functional and object-oriented programming language along with practicals, and finally we discussed about variables, identifiers, and with examples we discussed. Okay, in tomorrow's class we will see the remaining things. Okay, this is the first demo class, that's why see, no need to worry about coding. See, so many topics you need to understand before writing the coding. Okay, then only it will be easier for you to write the code. Okay, in tomorrow's class we will see the remaining things. Okay, what is meant by Python full stack? Somebody is asking. See, Python full stack in the sense means this is the core Python. If you know very well in core Python, then you have to learn Django. Django also today I am going to upload. I will record and I will upload to Django also. And you need to learn Flask, and you need to learn Tornado, and you need to learn PyCharm. So many things will be there, but mainly core Python plus Django is enough. If you are interested, you can learn Flask also. Okay, and MySQL and any database language. Okay, next. Okay, I hope everybody will understand today's class. Still, you have some doubts, you can call me or ping me or message me. Okay, okay. Share to your friends also who is interested to learn Python. Okay, this is my Udayit Tech Academy is my channel, YouTube channel. Udayit Tech Academy is my YouTube channel. Udayit Tech Academy is my YouTube channel, and this is my site udayit dot great site dot net. This is my site. You can go to this site and then you can register your details. See, I will show you udayit dot great site. This is the site. Okay, you can go to this site. You can sign up initially and then you can log in. Okay, sign up. You can see here it will they will ask here in this. You can give your full name, email address, password, confirm password, and then you can create an account, and then you can log in. Here also you can log in. Email address you can log in, and then you can go to home. See, like the once you log in, then you can enter inside, and then re-enroll now. If you want agentic AI course, see, you can enroll. For that purpose, login details are required. Once you log in, every details will be there about for the course and the see, course and fee structure here only after getting discount. But inside some more details are there, bank details and everything. Then if you are interested, then you have to pay the fees, because today only I will upload the course. In tomorrow's class, I don't need to upload the course. Okay, and demo class is going to complete today. If you are interested, then you can pay the fees. For them only, I will send the videos of Python. Okay, these many courses are there. Whatever the course you are interested, you can enroll now, and then you can pay the fees. Then you can call me. My phone number is also available here. You can call me, and then I can send the video. I can send the meeting link to you tomorrow. Okay. Still, you have any doubts? Thank you. Thank you very much.